They're kind of formalizing something that's been going on for a little while. They've been staffing up a lot in London over the past year. They're up to 75 people in the city, up from 6 the previous year. But having this as their tax hub is unusual because a lot of tech companies have been putting themselves in Ireland and Luxembourg to take better advantage of lower tax rates. Apple, Amazon, Starbucks, McDonald's, a lot of other companies have been touching on regulators' ire as a result of that.
Exactly. Is this potentially a reaction to how we've seen, in particular, the European Competition Commission react to some of the tax arrangements the likes of Apple, for example, had in Ireland?
Yeah, I think a lot of companies have been spooked by what they've seen from the European Commission and other regulators going after some of these tax havens. But at the same time, we shouldn't sort of put Snap on a pedestal too much here. I mean, the tax rates in the UK have been coming down. There's some optimism among some business leaders that tax rates would come down even further as a result of that vote. And so they could be trying to get in a little bit ahead of all that.
And certainly an upside for the United Kingdom amid what a lot of uncertainty surrounding the Brexit vote last June.
Yes, certainly. But for Snapchat, this is a logical hub because the global advertising industry is really headquartered in New York and London, and since that's a big part of their business, it makes sense for them to have such a big office here. They've opened up a shop in the Soho neighborhood. They have one building already open, and they're looking for another one.
And is this expansion a slight race ahead of what is expected to be their initial public offering coming as soon as March this year?
Yeah, Evan Spiegel, Snap's CEO, a big part of his pitch to investors for this IPO is going to be the company's global opportunities. It's clearly done well in the United States, especially with younger people, but to justify that valuation, which is said to be $25 billion or more, they're really going to have to show that it's going to resonate in other countries. In Europe, they have about 50 million users, 10 million in the UK, and so that number is going to have to continue to grow quite rapidly to justify that high valuation.